Hello, good morning, and you welcome to yet another edition of Unfiltered Conversation on Cleaner TV. My name is Franca Idimudia, and like I always say, it's an opportunity to remind you to continue to sign up with us on www.cleaner.com. All right, we're still discussing access to FESTAC Arusha 2023, and my guest is Shamsila. Shamsila is a Tanzanian music artist. So welcome to the program, Shamsila.
Just my name is Shamsela from Arusha. I'm living in Arusha, but I'm just doing the music all over the Tanzania and outside. So, and today I'm happy to be here today.
We're happy to have you on board. All right, before we start, we would like you to tell us one or two things about yourself. How did music locate you, or how did you locate music? Let's get to hear the story behind your journey in the musical industry.
All right. I'm Shamsela from Tanzania. My real name is Shams Kiola, but I use the stage name is Shamsela, and I have been born in Tanzania, especially Arusha, in Arusha town, and I started the music in 2005, something like 2005. But I became a flagged artist on 2009, around 9 or 10. So I became a performing artist, a real performing artist that I have been studying performing in a different concerts and festival. And yeah, so that's Shamsila.
Starting music at the tender age of 8, 9 could have been very stressful, right? How were you able to cope during this tender age?
That in 2009 I was doing the music while I was in school. In 2009 I was in school, so I was performing in a different way, like a school competition and college competition and university competition. So I was starting slowly, while I met two things in a one time, like music and school. But I manage all things because I it's my talent. It's not something that I just learning, but it is something that's coming from my heart. That's something that I have been doing since I was little young.
Yeah.
So that's why it wasn't hard for me to manage one time. And so that's how the music I have been doing since I was there.
All right. So, are there any challenges during the course of your practice and all that you would like to share with us? Have you faced any challenges?
Yeah, there is many challenge that happen way of doing the music. Especially, I wasn't have a manager that's who managing me, so it was myself. That I'm just going to studio, just going to pay for the videos and like a studio recording audio and video. So I pay by my own. So that was the big challenge that happened in the music career. But the big challenge that's happening that I cannot forget until right now. It's around 2012, something like 2012. I got the chance. I applied to the festival. It's something like North America Festival that's happening there, and they accepted me to performing on that festival in a 1 month. So it's a 1 month. It's like I missed up to that festival because I wasn't having an international passport. I mean, like a passport that I can travel in with. I was having a passport that the what do you call it? It's a East African passport. You can go to Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, and Burundi. It's like a paper. It's not the little book, but this is something that I can't forget because that was the big something that happened in my life because I knew that when I got the chance to perform in North America, maybe my life can be changed from there. But when I messed up, I said this is something that I cannot forget to right now.
Wow. Well, thank
Hmm.
God at least at the long run you were able to overcome that. You are still in the musical industry and still waxing stronger and stronger. So that's a good thing. But now let's take a look at it. Let's look at outside your own scope now and then look at the general African musicians. What do
Yeah.
you think are their challenges? You've had your own experiences and obviously others have their experiences as well. But thank God you've been able to get to where you are now. But there are others that do not have that opportunity. So let's x-ray the challenges that other African musical talents or artists are facing?
First, I can say maybe I can say this. Most of African artists, we cannot support each other. Like I can't support my fellow artist, or my fellow artist cannot support me. So that's the something that I'm just looking. That's the something big that's happening in Africa or in Tanzania or over the Africa. That is something that's make us to be to be like we cannot go far from here to where we are right now, and that's the big
Mm,
challenge that's facing especially the African artists. We can't support each other. Like maybe Shamsila do something big, maybe we have to support him because he's going to maybe perform in a big festival that's happening maybe on May this month. So they cannot do that. But if we do the same thing like that, like, oh, let's support Shamsila right now, and then, oh, then next we have to support somebody else that he has
exactly.
something that has dropped in the video or audio or whatever happening in the music industry. So we cannot support. That's the challenge that I'm just looking right now. All people, they just, especially the African artists, they just facing mostly.
Yeah. All right. So to make this happen, have you ever thought of collaborations with other artists outside Tanzania? A bigger
Yes, I
collaboration.
did. I did a collaboration with the Kenya artist. He's known as Lavosti. He's the reggae music. He's very good. He's a good artist and he's a popular artist in Kenya. And also, I did another collaboration in South Africa. The artist called Zanele from South Africa is the artist. She's the author and is a artist as well, a traditional artist. And next is I was in a collaboration with around 4 or 5 artists around Africa. That was happening in a festival that happened in Uganda. There is something called Music in Africa. They just connecting 5 artists around different like Zimbabwe and South Africa, Zambia, and something like Mozambique, and me from Tanzania. So we were in a one song that's called Unit. It's
Okay.
the song that have been made by uh, Dodo Festival in Uganda, and that
Okay.
song go viral in a website, especially the festival websites.
Is that let's go back to FESTAC Africa destination Arusha, Tanzania now. Let's get to hear of your journey, okay? Your journey to FESTAC
Yeah.
Arusha. How did you get to meet with them?
Can you repeat again, please?
Your journey with FESTAC Arusha. Let's get to hear of your
Yeah.
experience. What was the procedure or the process that was used in picking you to be one of those featuring at the event?
Oh, I was uh just looking every day. I'm just looking for something new. I'm just searching on, especially that we have Instagram, we have different social media that you can connect in with. So I was just searching on Instagram about some festival that's happening around Tanzania. Then I got the FESTAC Africa festival that's happening in Arusha, and I emailed them on through the email, and then they respond to me. Then they give me a number that I was talking to the director of that festival, and then after discussed with him, then he give me someone where I can register, and then I register on the website. Then they accept me to be the one of the artists who will be performing on that festival.
That was quite easy. So, what are your expectations?
My expectation is I want to let people waiting out. I like to tell people that they do not missing to that festival, because it's not all about music. It's not all about performance. It's about different things that are happening. That will be happening there, especially fashion, sports, music, entertainment, and different things. So I like to tell people that Shamsila, I prepared myself to make sure that people they want to be really, really happy and be amazing on my performance, through my performance. That's how I'll be performing there, because I know myself that I have a big vibe when I'm performing, and I would like to tell people that they have to come. They have to come and see what will be happening there at the festival, because it's not only about music. It's about different. It's about connecting people together. It's connecting artists to different artists, because I know that I'm going to meet some different artists from different country on that festival. So it's going to be my big chance for me as well to connecting with the people. So I like to tell people that they have to come. They have to come and see what will be happening in Arusha, because it's only that big festival that will be happening in Arusha in this year, I think.
You've actually answered part of my next question, but I'll still ask the question. FESTAC Arusha 2023. What are we
Yeah.
expecting from Shamsila?
What's our weakness?
Yeah, what are the guests to expect? What are we expecting? What should we expect from you at the events?
What people expect from me, or just
Yeah,
what do
from
you mean?
you. Yeah. Yeah, what
Oh,
should
from me,
people, yeah,
the
what
people
should
they
people
think about
expect from you at the event?
it's about my because it's about my performance. I don't have anything, but it's all about my performance. That will be very amazing, to be very grateful and very powerful, because Arusha, I have been performing in Arusha, in the different places in Arusha, so I know a lot of people. They know Shansila. They will come and see what Shansila doing as usual.
All right, let's even look at Tanzania, Arusha, hosting this FESTAC Africa. How do you define your environment there? How safe and conducive is Tanzania for this event?
How do I again, please?
How safe, or how safe, okay, how safe and conducive is Tanzania for this event?
Mm, didn't catch you very well. Can you repeat slowly,
Right.
please?
But I'll do that. There's no problem. My question is, how safe and conducive, okay, is Arusha for this FESTAC Africa event?
No, Arusha it's safe. Arusha is safe. Tanzania is safe. Tanzania is safe. Arusha is safe. And as you know, that Arusha is the one of the tourist cities, so it's safe every time in a year, every time. And you know that's the festival happening at AICC. It's the one of the government place, so it's going to be very safely over there. So nothing happening, everything to be um, safely and comfortably.
Right. It's okay. Now, let's take a look at the place of music, okay? The place of music in promoting the culture of Africa. What are your views on that?
Can repeat again, please?
I said the
I'm sorry. No,
place.
that's I'm slowly listening.
Uh,
That's
yeah,
I'm
it's
speaking
okay.
English really speak as well as I can, to make sure that I have to understand.
Yeah, you are doing well. I'm like trying to take a look at music, like the African music, and then promoting the culture of Africa. Do you think African music, okay, is instrumental to promoting the culture of Africa?
Yeah. Yes,
Mm.
just I can say that's Arusha. Different with the music. This is a Western music that I'm doing right now. I'm a traditional dancer. I mean, doing a traditional music, and I know that Arusha is the one of the city that's promoted, especially the traditional music. A lot of a group, especially the traditional music group that's happening. It's around Arusha, because we always Arusha promotes the our traditional music, especially the instruments like Arusha like entertainment, and also likes the traditional music. We call it local music. So people they are very exciting on the local music, and I know that this festival through that way on promote the culture music is going to be successing, because Arusha is the one of the city that's promoting that music.
It's like as a musical icon. I like you to leave awards, okay, leave a message for upcoming artists.
Yeah. What is it? Oh, you
Yeah,
say something?
yeah. Please leave a word, okay?
Yeah.
Leave a message or an advice for upcoming artists.
First, I like to say that, especially the upcoming artists, they have to promote their own music or their own culture. Not only doing Western music, but they have to promote their own culture using their original music to their song to the everywhere they just gone. Because for me, not only I don't do the music or Western music, but also I mix some of the traditional instruments in my songs, in my some of the music that I'm doing. So I'm just mixing some couple things around for the culture, especially the traditional music. So I like to tell the upcoming artists they have to focus, they have to promote their own culture through the music.
All right. On a final note, you are here representing FESTAC Arusha. All right. So let's hear a final word from you on the guests that will be attending the event. All right. Thank you, viewers, for staying tuned with us. That was Shamsila, a Tanzanian music artist, talking about access to FESTAC Arusha 2023. We'll draw the curtain here for today. So when we come your way with another edition of this program, it's a goodbye from here.